My sisters and brothers, I greet you all with the love and peace of the Lord. I invite you to meditate together with me on the Holy Word of God of 8th March 2021. The focus of our reflection: God's grace has no boundaries or barriers. Miracles always happen if only one has faith. What an interesting contrast between Naaman, a leper in the first reading, and Jesus' own people in the Gospel. The pagan believes in the power of God through prophet Elisha. He was an important man, ranking as an army commander. He was also a man of great valor, but he had the humility to listen to his maid servant. He follows her advice to approach the Israel prophet Elisha for his healing from leprosy. Later, once again, he showed the same humility to follow Elisha's instruction to dip 7 times in Jordan, though it appeared silly and nonsensical. His humility and faith bring him cure from his leprosy. In fact, it is not the Jordan water that cures him, but rather his faith in the words of the prophet. But on the other hand, God's own chosen people, the Jews, do not believe in Jesus. Though Son of God, he became one of them. They had a long history and a tradition of God's mighty interventions and wonders. But they refuse to listen to his message, refuse to believe in him, and to change their life. They reject him even to the extent of attempting to kill him. Thereby, once again, it is made very clear that true faith is not merely a matter of tradition or inheritance. It calls for a personal choice and decision, and it involves a personal experience. Naaman believes even though what the prophet tells him to do looks baseless. His openness and trust is rewarded. In contrast, sadly, Jesus' own people take him for granted due to their familiarity. Their perspective is so shallow and superficial that their faith cannot go deeper and beyond the externals like place, lineage, etc. of Jesus. In consequence, they lose the gift of grace and salvation through Jesus. They deprive themselves of the immense treasure at their own hand. And now, the direction and the directive for our life: God may work miracles and grant favors to reward and perfect faith. But true faith cannot base itself on miracles. It needs a fundamental choice, conviction, openness, orientation, and cooperation.